All right, everyone, here we go. It's an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. It's while I get my chair set up. It's straight up energy reading. This is Mercury Retrograde in Capricorn. This Mercury Retrograde comes in a couple of phases. It goes back into Sagittarius in about 10 days or so. 10 days from around the 23rd of the month, give or take. This is a reading on the first phase of it because these phases are very definitive. They're little parentheses around each one, sort of a thing. I'm going to describe this reading, Mercury Retrograde Capricorn, right, as, you know, like when you're watching a movie, right, either on demand, on TV, or if you're old school, a DVD, or if you're really old school, a VHS. You got two different ways you can rewind. If you're watching the movie and you go, oh, I want to see that part again. Well, three different ways, but we won't count the 10-second rewind thing. But you can stop it and rewind back to a certain point, or you can leave it playing, hold the rewind button down, and go back and actually see everything kind of play backwards on the screen, albeit in a little thumbnail if it's on demand or something like that. That's what this is. This is the play button is still pushed, but the rewind is rewinded back really fast, back like 32x kind of fast, all the way back through all the stuff to get to a certain point back at Sagittarius. This is a very important phase because it's a great big aha moment during this retrograde. You'll see it here in the pre-shuffle. But I wanted to describe it that way to you so you understand it's a fast rewind. It's very quick how things kind of come back and you review things in reverse. And that's what this incoming energy is doing. We're going to talk about it here with the pre-shuffle. We're going to pull one hell of a reading, I'll tell you that. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason, as always. This reading is timeless. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline, but the energy plays the same way, no matter what. It plays backwards at 32x on the screen. All right? That said, pre-shuffle. I asked the universe, give me the soulmate cycle with the influence of Mercury Retrograde Capricorn phase. Well, here we go. Here's the past. Here's Six of Cups. And here is the Queen of Wands crossing it. Somebody's going to realize that they missed something. This is a very superficial energy, the Queen of Wands, right? Very superficial, very materialistic kind of a thing. We sometimes read it that way, right? But it's just representing superficial. If you're not paying, what's the number one reason you rewind when you're watching a movie or a TV show? You weren't paying attention and you missed something. You think you missed something. You're like, what the fuck just happened? Why is that person doing, what the hell's going on? And so you hit the rewind button. I must have missed something. That's sort of what this is. Okay? Somebody realizes that they missed something. Now when they slow it down, right? Slow it down with the Four of Swords here and go back to the, as they're going backwards, they realize they missed a jumping off point. They missed a point to make a change, to do something differently with the Fool card here. And underneath that is the Eight of Wands. Which, for me right now, with the Eight of Wands bookending the fast rewind, this is like a speedometer, very fast energy, fast rewind. The Eight of Wands also represents the inspiration to move things forward. So it is altogether, these cards are sort of that aha moment in a way. But the way I describe this rewind is the easiest way to put it. All right, you realize you missed something, and you go back to find it, but the screen is playing as you're rewinding. So you really get to see the detail of it. That said, let's shuffle the deck here. Let's see where we go. This is the fast rewind. The forward action, believe it or not, a lot of it happens during the Sagittarius phase. But this is an important phase for everyone, this little rewind here through Capricorn. It's important. Sometimes people pay more attention to the screen when it's rewinding than they do when it's playing forward. And there's certainly attention to detail here that's not normally there with this incoming energy. Let's go. Let's see why the fuck we're here. This first card out's before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? So, give me the soulmate cycle with the influence of Mercury Retrograde Rewind in Capricorn phase here. What do we get? Why are we here? Yeah. Second chance. Judgment. It's a second chance. Somebody wants a second chance here. Resurrection. What did I miss? I'm going to go back and play it again. Go back, play it again. Resurrection energy, right? Resurrecting. If you're asking God, please resurrect me, right? You want to go back and do it again. I could get it this time. This time I'll get it right. That's this energy right there. Look at that. And I accidentally left the 7 of Wands on the table. That would have been the top card. Red with it. Yeah, it's somebody. There's a lot of, somebody feels like they missed something and they want a second chance to get it right. You know, it's a high ground type energy. Okay, let's cut the deck here. What comes after that? 10 swords. Yeah. Wait. What do you mean the movie's over? What happened? I missed it. The credits are rolling. I was in the kitchen getting a beer. I come back. The credits are rolling. Rewind. I want a second chance. It's what it is. It's a great big Steve Love tarot reading. I yell rewind in this damn microphone more times than I can count sometimes in a reading. And with the 10 swords, 10s are the end, dead end that lead to a new beginning. It's red with resurrection energy. Somebody wants a second chance to get it right. All right? And this rewind, this retrograde Capricorn phase of Mercury retrograde provides it. All right, let's see where we go here. It's the best way to describe the energy. There's no other way I can put it. You know, it's just, without putting a bunch of hocus pocus on it, that's pretty much what's happening. It's pretty damn close. Let's go. It's the way the energy feels. I tell you. I remember my wife does that sort of in the opposite. Sometimes she clicked the wrong season. Every once in a while we were watching, I remember it was Good Wife, I think. We were in season 1. And we come back to watch the next episode, and she clicked somewhere in like season 5 by accident. All of a sudden, Will's dead. Michael J. Fox is in the office. I said, what? When did Will die? And what the fuck is Michael J. Fox doing there? And it took us like 5 minutes to realize she clicked to season 5 and we were in season 1 or some shit like that. It's a little of that energy. That's the way I feel it. A little of my surprise to find Will dead. And what the fuck is Michael J. Fox doing in his office? What happened here? Right? It's a little of that. It's a little bit of that. That's the way I feel the energy. And that's sort of where these runners are going to be at. They're going to be like, what the fuck happened here? You know, they missed their jumping off point. Let's go. I'm giving the deck a final shuffle. Boy, the universe wants me to shuffle here. I told you it's going to be one hell of a reading. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on now. Okay. All right, overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table is the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, I believe it. This is, I usually would say this is a liberation energy. It kind of is. It kind of is. But what's fueling this before I open? Yeah, the King of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody here, again, this represents the stability in their life a little bit. And somebody's willing to walk away from that. Okay? It's almost like they liked what they saw, they just want to know how it got there. So in other words, your connection opened them up quite a bit. They liked what they saw, or they like what they see of you. They're just not sure how they ended up not with you. And they're we get a chance to rewind and play things back and see that's what happened. Okay. Liberation, somebody getting themselves free to pursue in a way. It's the way it reads. Let's go. Reading's on the flip. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how this person's behaving in the 3D. Right here's their soul. There's the hidden energy, message from the universe. Red with the energy of your connection. And right here's the potential final outcome. And yep, my wife's in the other room. She heard me say everything I said. I'm going to get yelled at later. You told them about that? Yeah, I did. I say potential outcome because I can't predict free will. I can predict I'll get yelled at later. I'm going to clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top, and you bet your sweet asses there's going to be a link for an extended in the description, which I'll be using for hospital bills. Right here. So if you want the extended, the link will be there. It should be a pretty cool reading, I think. I like this. I love it when somebody finally gets it and they just realize, wait a second, what the fuck happened here? It's a whole lot of that. Right here's the energy around your connection. What is it? It's the High Priestess. Yeah, I missed something. Somebody missed something. It's a hidden energy. All right? It's just something, they missed something. Something's hidden from them. All right. But also they're feeling this connection. They've carpet swept this connection for a long time. That's about to break free. I believe that's true. I do. That's another one of the energies there. We'll see. We'll see. Also, another energy there, your connection itself is kind of juicing up here, okay? Getting a little bit of a power boost, if you will. So you may pick up on this person quite a bit over this time period. Maybe there's something you missed too. You know, nobody says you guys end up in the same place. Maybe there's something you missed because this energy's playing the same way for you. You're getting a rewind too. How are they behaving in the 3D? I'm just pulling on the incoming energy here. King of Cups. Oh, somebody here. A little. This king. How do I phrase this? I'm chuckling because I know what I'm going to say. This king is sitting here on the rocks going, how the fuck did I get on the rocks, right? Oh shit, I'm on the rocks here. I'm supposed to be in the water. I'm the King of Cups and I'm sitting on rocks. Yeah, because they paid more attention to this, pentacles and things like that. It's just what it is here. Somebody was afraid to be vulnerable. I don't think they are under this energy. This is a sideways king. It's not reversed. That would be a bit much, right? Somebody saying way too much. TMI. This is somebody here who wants to open up. Definitely open to the connection. The emotions are flowing. That's for sure. Very confused as to how he ended up on the rocks. Thought he set the navigation on his little shell thing, right? Nope, didn't. Soul right here. Bookends the High Priestess. 8 of Wands. Yep. Go, motherfucker. Right? I like the 8 of Wands and the Soul. I do. It's the soul's fired up. It's ready to go. The energy of the emotional energy, it flows from here over to here, is flowing very fast for this person. This water is coming in fast. Okay? So somebody will figure it out pretty quickly in this energy. That's very nice. The soul is communicating and they're listening. Okay? All right. Hidden energy, message from the universe, red with the High Priestess. There's the Fool. We got a few cards from the pre-shuffle rolling on back in. Our final outcome is an attraction card, just so you know, coming back from the pre-shuffle. Might as well take it out because we got cards from a couple of cards from the pre-shuffle showing back up. The Fool, yeah. Again, once they find that spot that they missed, they take the leap of faith. This is an attraction energy here. And also, somewhere in here, somebody sees, because it's red with the King of Cups, they see where they went wrong. Okay? A good number of them do something about it. All I get off of this Queen of Wands is an attraction energy, but I also get the energy of trouble off of it. Sometimes the Queen of Wands can bring some trouble with them. I don't know what they're bringing with them that's trouble. Perhaps you end up in a different place and it's a bit of a now you show up kind of energy. Now? Really? It may be. I don't know. But the main energy there is they're very attracted to what they missed. They like what they see after the rewind. Okay? Or during it, really. Let's clarify. Let's clarify with the, I was going to say the Light Seer. I don't want the Light Seer. I want the little animal deck. Randomly at the bottom is you. The Empress. Okay, let's go. High Priestess, why is it here? Yep. I always flow with the energy. My gut tells me. Let's go. I said I was just about to say we're going to clarify with the Light Seer, and inside my head, my own little voice goes, no. Okay, all right, fine. All right. High Priestess. Tell me more about this energy of the connection right now. There's a lot going on underneath the surface. That's one of the energies, I suppose. Let's see. Okay. Let's see where we go here. Wow. It's red with the 8 of Wands. It's crossed by the 8 of Wands. Yeah. The soul is driving. This leads to action. This is forward movement. This is communication. This is a chatty High Priestess. Talking about everything they feel. This is a king who, by default, it makes this king want to go in this water, backing up my energy read. My only card that I'm confused by, yeah, they take the leap of faith, is this one. It's just pure attraction energy, almost. 99% of it is that. The 1% is kind of an energy of trouble, of uh-oh, kind of a why now thing, but I don't think that's for all of you. Let's see what's going on here. Now, this can also play out a little bit as a new soulmate. Maybe somebody who you walk by it could be, just as an example, you walk by this person every day, and then this one, during this retrograde, they finally do a double take and go, wait a second, what? What's going on? What? Why have I never noticed that person before? And then things move rather quickly from there. That's possible too. So either any of that and more are possible here. All right. So for some of you, this isn't even your runner. This is somebody new, and it would definitely play that way. And it's somebody who's very single, or would be for you. I'll tell you that. What's on top here? 7 swords. There's a lot they never told you. There's a lot this person never said. They held back quite a bit. Okay? Even if this is a new soulmate and somebody, again, if they never noticed you before, they held back quite a bit. All right? Yeah, maybe you were hidden from them until their energy got just right, until this energy played out just right. But assuming it's an older energy and it's the runner, yeah, they've been lying quite a bit to themselves, to all kinds of stuff. And it's somebody who just can't figure out how they got on the rocks here. Why is the 7 of Swords? Or they will figure it out anyway. Their initial shock is, how did I get here? Why is the 7 swords here? Yeah, the Tower. Yeah, they're going. I'm going to say it again. I'm just going to phrase it this way. That's a chatterbox high priestess. That's a high priestess. We would sometimes say holds their cards close to the vest, keeps secrets, things like that. This is a chatterbox. You won't be able to shut this person up under this energy. They're so blown away that they didn't notice something before. And you know, we get that a lot in readings where they figure out the emotions, and we talk about that. This is some other aspect that they never noticed before. I think for most of them, if I'm to sum it up, it's just that you were their ticket to ride. This Fool card came back as the message from the universe, and up at the pre-shuffle is representing a way out. A way out of a situation of a life that they don't really like. Okay, so, you know, once somebody realizes that, they want a second chance. They want that resurrection energy from the Judgment card that I showed you before the cut. Yeah. Give me a second chance, please. Why is the King of Cups here? If it's somebody new, hey, the next time you walk by, they're going to go for it. Under this energy, would not surprise me. It's not Steve's career tarot or Steve's business deal tarot, but this energy can play out and work to your advantage because it's Capricorn. It's very practical energy. It's an earthy energy. It can play out in business deals or jobs. You know, you can get they could just resurrect all of a sudden. You get a second crack at something. You know, it's possible. It's entirely possible. All of it could happen. Why is the King of Cups here? It's crossed by the most powerful card I can pull, which is the World. This is not a King of Cups that is giving part of the cup or afraid to be vulnerable. This is somebody who's approaching the whole situation. You, the situation, whatever, under a whole new energy. Whole new energy here. And that tells me this Fool is on a new level. Because if we get past it, we got Judgment. And then we got the World, and then we have the Fool. Okay, so we have all the cards that tell us we're moving to a new level here, next level stuff. If you don't get past Judgment, you get kicked back to a Fool on the same level to repeat, so that you learn from your mistakes. Mistakes not learned from are doomed to repeat. This says somebody's doing things differently. We got past Judgment, got their second chance, and they taking it. I'll tell you what. What's on top? The Hangman. Whole new perspective. Somebody in the 3D got a whole new perspective about, I'll show you, about that. About their security. No doubt. Somebody's rewinding and taking a look at some things. Oh, that's why. Why is the Hangman here? 3 of Pentacles. They want something new. Yeah. They want something new. This guy, it's somebody, the King of Cups should be floating in the water anyway. He's the King of Cups. It's like Aquaman. He's supposed to be in the water, not on the land. He doesn't fight crime on the land. He's pretty useless on the land, right? So, you know, you wouldn't put Aquaman in Kansas. What the fuck? How you going to get the whales to help you? You know, what are they supposed to do, right? So, again, it's somebody here who's going into their element, okay? And very emotional. Their element is typically this, Pentacles. Yeah, we have Pentacles here. We have somebody rebuilding, but with an active soul, with active emotions. They want something new here, okay? Let's talk about this 8 of Wands. I like this. I like this little rewind for this person. There's a lot of surprise in the energy. You see it here with the Tower on one level. There's multiple layers of energy attached to each card. I just give you the important parts so I don't confuse the reading. But while I'm shuffling for the Eight of Wands, overall within the energy, there's a lot of surprise. Sometimes you get surprised when you rewind the movie and you're like, oh, I didn't see that. You always see parts you didn't see before. You're not paying attention all the time. That's why people see movies more than once, right? I mean, you always notice things you didn't notice the first time around. So, that's kind of what's happening here. Why is the Eight of Wands here? I can't wait to find out specifically what they noticed. I hope it'll tell me. If it won't here, it'll tell me in the extended because I'll drag it out of the universe. Why is it might differ for all of you, but the theme will be the same. Why is so the specifics will be different for all of you, but the basic theme, the basic idea will be the same. Eight of Wands. Wow. Wow. Powerful shit. After a Tower comes a Star. These are red with these, right? The Eight of Wands is red with the High Priestess. The Eight of Wands is crossing the High Priestess. The Tower sits on top here, and there's your Star over here. Yeah, it's divine timing energy, all right? It's under this energy with the World over here. All this moves over here. The World is here. It's the perfect energy for this person to just make some changes, to just maybe lighten up a little bit, maybe feel something, okay? What's on top? There's also a soul contract here, by the way. Very divinely guided one, because I've got angel energy here and I've got it here. Archangel Michael here, the Temperance card on top of the Eight of Wands. Why is the Eight of Wands here? Temperance. Yeah, they get it. The message from the soul is getting to the brain. They absolutely, and the Hanged Man is proof of that. But, you know, that implies the heart chakra is open. Why is Temperance here? The Moon. What they were once afraid of, they're not. I always tell you this about Archangel Michael energy. Let's pretend Archangel Michael is a dude who's with you somewhere, right? You're just a little person, right? You're small, you get beat up a lot, whatever. Archangel Michael's big, 10 feet tall, 500 pounds. I mean, you don't have to worry at all. Things that normally scare this person don't under this energy. And I say that because I've got the divine timing energy here. I've got the energy is just right for this to happen. I've got this with the Star and the World. These flow over here. So again, things that normally they're afraid of, it's just, normally they're afraid to say, they say. The soul knows no fear, okay? And a lot of truth is flowing from their soul. And I think under this energy, under the influence of this, maybe as it drifts back, as Mercury drifts back into Sagittarius, but under this energy for sure, somebody's not afraid to say what they need to say. All right, let's go. That's why this Queen of Wands is confusing, because normally this would be fakey McFakerman, right? It'd be phony, pretense, one thing on the outside, another thing on the inside. It's just an attraction energy. That's all. And I can't wait to clarify that, but first we got to get there. Why is the Fool here? Why is the Fool here? Tell me about the Fool. Tell me about the Fool. So, it's kind of a Ticket to Ride energy. It's somebody who takes a punt, and basically the soul pushes them. Basically, the soul pushes them off a cliff. They trip over the tortoise and fall right off the cliff. In this case, the little dog here. There's a lot of soul energy here. It's like somebody's soul woke up. This could be a lot of 12-12 energy helping this out a little bit. It could be the new moon helping this out a little bit. I don't know. There's a lot of soul energy here. Yeah. There's a lot of divine guide, judgment, fueling the Hermit, crossing the Fool. What's on top? It's divine timing again, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, the energy is right. Under this energy, this person is hyper honest, okay? Under this energy, they cannot lie. The Tower falls on their lies under this energy. This is weird. I like it though. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? The Magician. Yeah. There's been a massive transformation here. Some kind of massive transformation. This is all very divinely guided. This is very powerful stuff. This is God's source, the universe itself. But it's Archangel Gabriel blowing the horn. Wake up call. Wakey, wakey. That horn translates the word of God to the common man. It means they understand. They're understanding the message from the soul. This is the message from the universe. The universe is like, so they do take the leap of faith. The energy is just right for them to be honest too. So my question as we get to here is, what's the catch? Because I got huge transformation. The magician's read with this. Also, the energy itself is very transformative. Well, it kind of is. Think about you're watching a movie and you're confused. You're like, what the fuck just happened? Why is this going on? Well, let me rewind. And then you get unconfused, right? It's transformative. Oh, now I get it. You've transformed the energy into you getting it. They get it. They absolutely get it. And the message from the soul is totally getting through. And things that would normally scare this person to say, do not. All right? Well, you got Archangel Michael by your side. Truth over here, the truth angel. Right? You pretty much get mouthy. You know. And it's just like walking into a bar with Archangel Michael. You can be as mouthy as you want. No one's going to fuck with Archangel Michael. What's going on here? It's very powerful energy. It's several frequencies of energy, each one kind of doing something different. But if I were to take those frequencies and put them into a person, it would be a badass son of a bitch. Let me tell you, nobody would mess with you at that bar or pub for my UK people. Either way, let's go. Queen of Wands. Let's go. I want to know. Okay, so great. All right. So what's the catch? I mean, I get an attraction energy here. Yeah, they're very attracted. They like what they see. They like what they figured out. I get that. And they want it. The Queen of Wands sees something he or she likes, they go for it. Even if they can't afford it. See, I don't joke about anything that's not in the energy. I just said, even if they can't afford it. All right, maybe the trouble aspect of this is they haven't bothered to leave somebody on their side or tell anybody they were coming to see. I don't know. You know, I have no idea. It's really, really powerful, though, what's here. All right, Queen of Wands. Let's go. Of all the Queen of Wands I've ever thrown on this incoming energy, this is the nicest one. I mean, I don't see anything nefarious here. I don't even see somebody lying to you. They can't really. They're perfectly fine to speak emotional things they would never say under any other normal circumstance. We got confirmation of that twice in this reading. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Why? Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. The plot thickens, right? It's crossed by the Four of Cups. What the fuck? What's fueling that? I know what that means, but hold on. And there's our Hermit and our Judgment come back. So this card ties with all of these. It's like I said that the Queen of Wands, if they like something or they want something, they go after it. They get it, even if they can't afford it. This is someone who didn't like something before, who now really likes it, and is literally just coming to get it. I mean, but under an energy of disappointment, apathy. I'm trying to figure out how it feels. I have to translate feelings into words. It's not apathy and it's not disappointment. It's almost, it's like somebody would say, oh God, I hope it's not too late. Like you're showing up to turn in some paperwork. I'm just describing the energy to you, right? So that you understand. It's like you show up to turn in some paperwork, but you're like 5 minutes late. They're like locking the door when you get there, and you're like, wait, hold on. It's somebody here who thinks it might be too late, but they want it anyway, and they'll smash through the door to go get it. Okay? It feels like it could be apathy. It feels like it could be disappointment. It's like the two blended together, and with a whole lot of panic in there. A whole lot of, it's very hard to explain what's on top. But yeah, 2 cups. Yeah, exactly what I said. 2 cups, 2 soulmates coming together. They want it. And somebody here, and they didn't before. I said that. This is read with the Hanged Man. Rewind, I said it. New perspective on this. Yeah, no, I totally want that. Oh God, I hope it's not too late. But I don't care. The soul is just, its soul knows no fear. And the soul is driving here. And there's this whole resurrection energy along with it. And there's, in case we needed it, there's a Knight of Cups underneath. Yeah, they're coming to get it. That's like the things that normally cause this person to turn and run do not under this energy. They don't. And this applies if it's a new soulmate or you're a runner. Because you got people you don't know. Okay? There could have been somebody, and I know there's doubters out there like, nobody looking at me. Yeah, you don't know. It'd be somebody, maybe they weren't before, but under this energy, it only takes one look. You know that song, Just One Look? That's all it took, right? Yeah, well, that's kind of here. All right. Two of Cups. Three of Wands. Yep. You're the one that they want. It's a little bit of grease here. You're the one that they want. Woo, woo, woo. Right? There it is. Three of Wands. Somebody's changing their life under this energy. Somebody's seeing where they could have jumped off, and the energy is just there. The soul energy, it's like this soul, there's an opening. Normally they have a guard at the door, right? At their heart, blocking the soul's message. The guard's taking a smoke break. It's not there. And all of this is leaking through. It's really, really nice. Okay, let's see. So this is communication for a good number of you, or at least somebody changing their life based on what they figured out about your connection. I get that. Let me see. For those, okay, I'm going to try. I'm going to go to the witches. I'm going to go back to the witches. What did they miss? I'm going to see if it'll tell me. I don't know. There's too many people here. There's less people in the extendeds. It's easier. I don't know. I'm going to try, though. I'm trying. Don't go out there and go, oh, well, you know. No, I'm trying. I asked. I already put it out there. I said, what did they miss? What is it that this person just all of a sudden got to have this connection? I said, this is attraction. I pulled the Two of Cups right on top of it. It is. Why is the Two of Cups here? The Three of Wands. We're way past setting the intention. No. When the Queen of Wands wants something, they go get it. But it's all because they noticed something in the rewind. They figured something out. Now the whole story makes sense. What did they miss before? I mean, they always knew that they had feelings for you, but what did they miss before? I'm going to try and find out. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. Not from the bottom of the deck. Just give me 3 cards and a bottom card. Tell me what you can, universe. Tell me what you can. I don't know if it'll tell me anything. I don't. So I'm just going to say that right up front. I don't know. Because it's probably specifically different for everybody's person. Its bottom card is the Hanged Man. I love this. I love the universe. This is fucking great. I love tarot. Okay. Well, we know we got the right shuffle. So if we're going to get, because this is someone figuring something out, isn't it? Right? It's a new perspective. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, okay. In the environmental energy, we know we got the right shuffle. It's a new perspective. They figured something out. This is exactly where this card should have fallen. Underneath it is Page of Swords. I think they may have not so much figured out something about you as much as they figured out something about themselves. Right? Maybe how small they are. Maybe how disappointing their life is. Maybe that they're not happy. A lot of times, people are depressed, but they don't know why. Or people are stressed, and they don't really know why. They can't put their finger on it. You know, and the reason 9 times out of 10 from people I've helped, so I know what I'm talking about, 9 times out of 10, they were too busy trying to find some external source for that stress or that depression, and they weren't looking inward. They weren't looking at it's them. They're the ones who self-sabotage and shut down things and don't try, right? You know, the difference between a super successful person, a big star or a big billionaire or whatever, is those people tried. You know, the difference between them and somebody who didn't, who's depressed. Well, that never happened for me. Well, maybe you didn't try hard enough. Or if you did try, you should at least appreciate that. A lot of times people dismiss that. Just trying puts you above most people. Okay? But it's some kind of disappointment here in the environmental energy of what they've discovered with their new perspective. The Four of Pentacles, how they hold themselves back. I'm spot on. How they hold themselves back. The things that they're afraid of. The way they self-sabotage by being afraid to try new things. Afraid to whatever. Right? You want to be a big star. Well, you can't stay in Missouri. You got to get yourself and go to New York or go to Los Angeles. You got to do something. Right? Or you want to be a big YouTube celebrity or TikToker. Right? TikTok. You got to get it. You can't say I want to be a big TikToker and not have TikTok. You know, this person here is seeing how they held themselves back here. Center card, Two of Pentacles, and what's read with the Four of Pentacles? Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty straightforward. They never wanted to, just as a basic theme. The specifics are different because there's for each of you because you're dealing with a different person. But overall, in general, when they hit the rewind button, the part they missed, how did I get here? Wait, I need to go back and let's see how we got there. How they got there was by being afraid, by spinning their wheels and never making a decision about you, holding on to your energy and never doing anything, sitting in a hangman tree, and they were afraid to approach you. They're afraid to do anything. They're afraid of change. They're afraid of anything different. They're afraid to take a chance. They're afraid to come out of their comfort zone. All the things that the Knight of Cups does, this gallant knight, okay? You can't be like that. Why? Why is anybody afraid to come out of their comfort zone in this life? It's all just an illusion. This table's not even solid. These are energetic bonds holding this together. It's 99.999999999% open space. It's all, 3D is a joke. The 5D can manipulate it so easily. It's crazy. Nobody should be afraid of anything at all. And yet they were, and they spun their wheels. And then they get a chance as they rewind and watch back that little section. Oh, I see what I did. Oh, shit. I denied myself a new beginning. I was a little fucker, right? That's my little fucker upright card. Yeah, little fuckwit. For sure you were. Afraid to make a move. If you're afraid to make a move, you never find out. You never know if you would have been that big celebrity or you would have gotten the girl or the guy. You got to just go for it. Well, what happens is the little devil somewhere in here gets in your ear and starts going, well, what if you fail, right? You might fail. You might end up, whatever, all that kind of stuff. You might get egg in your face and all that. You can't listen to that. You got to listen to the angel. And that's what they're listening to right now. Because the angel says, yeah, but what if they say yes? What if you succeed? It's the same what if question, just different sides of the coin. One is negative, one is positive. Positive energy is the one that causes forward movement. Negative energy feeds itself, which generally results in either friction, which I have here, friction, which is frustration, or fear, which I have here. There you go. So that's what they figured out. And that's what this rewind does. It might do the same thing for you, although I didn't pull on you. You may figure out something different. We'll see what you figure out in the extended. I'll pull on you. I open with you all the time in the extended. I'll do it. And we'll see. I'll pull this same 3 card that I pulled for them for you. What is it you figure out with this little rewind? And then we'll pull on what the hell's going to happen here. Okay? And we will pull the shit out of what's going to happen here. And we'll go from there. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I did my very best for you. If you want the extended, the link is in the description. I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Now I'm going to go pull some Wicked Voodoo. Opening with you. All right, good luck.